Hi Posh friends, have you met I Love You Whole Brunch yet? This is one of our brand new chunk soaps and it smells like sparkling citrus and spicy cardamom. So what does that really smell like? Well, it's very light. You get a little bit of a hint of that citrus, but mostly the spicy fall cardamom. It's a very yummy feminine scent. These are the size of our chunk soaps. You can see they're pretty solid chunk that you've got there. I love our chunk soaps. Okay, confession time. Prior to being a Posh girl, I hated bar soap. It was nasty. I couldn't stand that film, that irritation that it left behind on my skin. I was always itchy and never really feeling like my skin was getting moisturized at all. So I was definitely a body wash girl. And then when I started Posh, that was back in the day before we had body wash, it's like, well, I guess I gotta give these chunk soaps a try. And I fell in love. You guys, this is what I use now. Instead of using body wash, I sometimes do. I love our chunks. I love them so much, I don't even really have to moisturize much. Very little, sometimes in the winter because it's a little bit drier. But otherwise, not much at all because these are so moisturizing. Now, this particular chunk is made with palm oil. All of our chunks are made with palm oil. That's what we use instead of tallow. Do you know what tallow is? It's rendered beef fat. Ugh. That's what's in your traditional bar soaps that you get at the grocery store. It's like washing yourself with cheeseburger grease. Doesn't that sound luxurious? Or not, okay? Go for the palm oil instead. It's much, much, much better for your skin. It absorbs quickly, it keeps you nice and moisturized. But the other cool thing is this chunk, unlike any of the other ones that we offer, has illipe butter in it. What is illipe butter? It comes from Asia, from the nuts of a tree, and they're very, very high in fatty acids, which means that this is wonderful for feeding, moisturizing, and softening your skin. It also helps it to retain its elasticity and firmness. So in other words, anti-aging for your whole body. Let's get rid of that saggy skin, right? Okay, so I Love You a Whole Brunch is gonna help you with all of that. Oh, I'm sorry, I just have to sniff it. It smells so good. Yum. Okay, the palm oil is responsibly sourced, certified. It also has glycerin in it, so skin identical ingredient that also helps you to retain that moisture as well. So there's all your science and nerdy stuff. Ugh. Another piece of advice for you, anytime you're using any of our chunks, I think they're kind of hard to handle. Imagine getting something this big, wet and slippery. I tend to drop it a lot. So what I like to do is I like to put it in the microwave, about 15 seconds on each side for starters, depends on your microwave, and then just take a straight edge knife and slice down through it, cut it in half, save the other half for later. It keeps it a little bit smaller, a little bit easier to work with, and then the other half isn't melting in the humidity in your shower either. So, all right, go to Brunch. Get yourself an I Love You a Whole Brunch. It is delightful.